So in my last video, I encouraged everyone to make 2022 the year to get back into the dental office and get our oral health back into shape, because many of us were avoiding the dentist due to the pandemic, and our mouths were suffering as a result. Well, for those of you who still feel that the time just isn't right, you do have options, and one of the best is TeleDentistry. Let's discuss it in today's video. Well, hello again, folks, and welcome back to another Dentistry Made Simple video. My name is Dr. Kenneth Goods, and I'm a retired dentist from the state of South Carolina here in the U.S. So we really shouldn't be surprised that due to the pandemic, there was an increase in the interest in telehealth services, both in medicine and dentistry. Offices needed to maintain contact with their patients, even if a physical presence was prohibited as the result of lockdowns. Today, I want to introduce you to a company that I have worked with for the last 2 years, and that is the TeleDentists. Now, this is not a sponsored video or an infomercial in any way. It's simply a great company providing a great service for patients who either can't get to their dentist or don't have a dentist or are simply afraid to go at this time. Now, this is also the perfect time to mention that no televisit will ever replace the need for an in-person visit if you need actual dental work to be performed. But teledentistry can provide tremendous value to many individuals. Let's go over some of these advantages. Number one is emergency care. This is far and away the most common reason I consult with patients. In an era of COVID and heightened awareness of the variants circulating, people often don't want to go to the emergency room and possibly be exposed to illness. Plus, they'll likely tell you to follow up with your dentist anyway. With teledentistry, a patient can have an emergency consult in a matter of minutes and be instructed on what to do. This can save them from long waits, the high cost of emergency room copays, and additional exposure to illness. Number two is fear. Fear can be very real for some patients, and just the thought of seeking dental care can trigger great anxiety. I made a video all about the fear of the dentist, which I'll link to here. Now, in the comfort of your own home, you can talk to a dentist without having your anxiety levels increase because you're not having to deal with the sounds and smells typically found in a dental office. This visit can hopefully give a fearful patient peace of mind, and it can be the first step in getting patients comfortable with the dentist, building rapport, albeit virtually, and helping them prepare for a full in-person visit. Number three is the second opinion. Rather than visiting a dental office, a patient can receive a second opinion virtually by forwarding all the notes, images, and x-rays and discussing the initial diagnosis and treatment plan to ensure that it's the best option. This can be accomplished well without the patient ever stepping foot into the dental office. Number four is aftercare. Maybe you just had a procedure done and you want to make sure things are going well. Or, unfortunately, something may definitely be amiss, and it's after hours. The comfort of being able to talk to a dentist immediately is of great comfort. Number five is a kid's visit. Need a question answered about your child's mouth but can't get time off from work to take them to a dentist? Have a virtual consult instead. And last but certainly not least is number six, access to care. While most of us in the U.S. have access to care, there are still regions around the country and elsewhere in the world where getting to a dentist is very difficult. Teledentistry is an excellent option for those rural areas without easy access to dental care, as well as locations where patients must travel long distances by car or even plane to seek dental care. And let's not forget our seniors who no longer drive or are in living facilities and have transportation issues. Caregivers or adult children can help these individuals obtain a teledentistry visit to determine if an in-office visit is required. Folks, reports have indicated that the telehealth market is expected to reach $2.6 billion by the end of the decade. So all indications are that virtual care has only just begun to scratch the surface. More and more insurance companies are covering the cost of these telehealth visits because they realize that preventive care is not only beneficial to the patient, but it helps their bottom line when they don't have to pay for more expensive procedures down the line. Talk to your insurance provider to see if teledentistry visits are covered. You know, folks, your dentist only sees you a few times a year. The rest of the time, it's up to you. Having good home care is the foundation of a healthy mouth. Take advantage of these teledentistry services to help keep your mouth healthy all year round. I'll leave a link for the teledentist down below. And hey, if you find yourself in South Carolina and need a consultation, we just might be able to meet. Virtually, that is. Well, let's wrap up today's video, folks. I hope you learned something that you didn't know before. If you enjoyed this video, would you do me the favor of hitting that like button below, as it will help this channel grow? Feel free to leave a comment or question as well. Please consider subscribing and be sure to hit that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos on dentistry made simple. Bye-bye.